Dear 2019, please be good to me, because 2018 was kind of a bitch. Yeah, this past year has been one of the worst ever, and I want to talk about that today. This has been one of the worst years in my life, and it's not because one specific incident or something that happened to me. It's because I had a relapse in every single one of my disorders. My eating disorder's back. I have had panic attacks again. My depression came back along with my social anxiety, and everything that I have worked so hard on for the past years just collapsed. I am now back on square one, right where I started. I have not been good to myself this year, and that was one of my New Year's resolutions. So I'm really disappointed in myself, but I feel strong enough now that I can take my life back. And so that's what this channel is, that's what I'm doing. This is a self-love journey that will go on for way longer than just 2019. This is a journey for my life. This is honestly something we all should do, because I don't think any of us love ourselves enough. That's really sad, by the way. But I want to promise myself to always keep trying. Try my absolute best to not only take care of and love those around me, but myself as well. Hi. And that includes this young lady. This year started off good. I was happy, productive, and healthy. And then in about June, everything turned for the worst. I started having problems in school, and my anxiety problems from before just made everything so much worse. I was broke, and I was losing control over both my mind and my life. And I never let anyone in on the bad thoughts I was once again having. And I still don't think anyone knows how bad this year truly was for me, and how much pain I've been in, both physically and mentally. But I'm trying to turn the page now, and I'm trying to see the positives in all the pain I've endured this year, everything I've learned. And it hasn't all been bad. Like I said, the first half of the year was just amazing. This year I've connected with my best friend in a way that we have never connected before. We have talked about real issues and our real thoughts, and opened up about stuff that I never thought we would actually open up about. And that feels amazing. It feels amazing that she trusts me enough to tell me these things. And we have been able to spend so much time together this year, and I am so happy and grateful to have her in my life. And my family as well. This has been a real good year for my family, and I'm so grateful for having everyone alive and well, and for not losing anyone last year, because I'm terrified of losing people. And one day that's gonna happen, so I'm just grateful that I didn't have to go through that last year too. I finally graduated from my classes in community college this year, and so struggling was eventually worth it. And I have learned so many new skills. I have obviously learned to be more responsible with my money. Macy. I have learned to be more responsible with my money. I also learned jump roping, because apparently it's not just something kids do on the playground. It's a legitimate sport, and I love cardio. I love running and swimming and dancing, and so I thought, why not, learn how to jump rope, because I sucked at it as a kid. Jump roping is fun and good for you. I also learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube. It just took a few weeks, and now I know it, and it's something that I've always been so fascinated about, just solving this ridiculously hard problem. And now that I can do it, I just feel proud of myself for actually learning it. So yeah, I'm really really proud of myself for that. I have started learning the basics of music production because I've always been interested in music, and you know, I like creating. No, scratch that. I love creating, I love writing and singing and making videos, obviously, and now I'm getting into music production. So it might take a few years before I even let anyone hear anything I've done, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. So I've started doing that, and I've also worked really hard on improving my singing, because I don't think that I sang good at all a few years ago, and I've always wanted to know how to sing, so I started working on improving it. And it's really hard because I live in an apartment and it feels like all of my neighbors hate me, but you know, it's fun. So that is something I've learned. I have learned that I can be really irresponsible, mostly due to my disorders, but that it's okay in the end. There's usually a way of fixing things you do wrong, and I just need to chill more. I need to just focus on every day by its own and not stress out so much about the future. I have also learned that I am a procrastinator and that I don't want to be. I want to be productive, and that is something that I am going to focus more on in this beautiful new year. And something really important that I've learned this year is that I don't want to value myself by numbers, okay? I am not my grades. I am not my views on YouTube. Sure, it's fun to have a picture get many likes, or a video get many views and comments, but that has nothing to do with me. It is good for, you know, my career or whatever, but it has nothing to do with me. I am the same person, and I am equally as valuable as a human being, no matter if my videos get 1 million views or 0 views. And I have to imprint this in my mind because it's just really freaking hard to let go of that thought that you are what you accomplish, basically. You are not more valuable of a person because you get an A in school. You're not more valuable of a person because you have a lot of followers online. Your value has nothing to do with your success, really. Your value to companies and to the rest of the world maybe, but your value to yourself and to your friends and your loved ones should never be created by some random numbers online or even in real life. And I no longer want to obsess about how many likes or comments or views or followers I have. And I don't want to compare myself to other people anymore. I've been doing that so much this past year, and like I said, I have relapsed in every single one of my disorders, and that's no fun. So I really don't want to do that anymore. And in 2018, I started community college for the first time, and I was scared shitless, but I did it, and I'm so proud of myself. I actually met some new people and had good times with them, which is something that I absolutely hate to do, but I love myself for doing. I vlogged outside multiple times, and that was before my relapse, but I was so incredibly proud of myself, and I still am for doing that, because that has been one of my biggest goals for years now. Honestly, years. I have learned that I need to stop caring what other people think about me. I have had a social media detox, which I will talk about in another video because it's a bigger topic. I learned that kidney stones won't kill you, but it certainly hurts like hell, and I never want to go through that again. My God. I have learned more about graphic design, and I have started being creative again, and I love it. I have always loved creating, and I have spent so much time this past year learning to create and actually creating. But I want to go into the next year, or this year, without any goals or without any expectations. The only thing I want to focus on next year is to take care of myself, both mentally and physically. And I want to take each day as it comes. That's all. That's my goals for 2019. And I don't want it to be a resolution, at least not a 2019 resolution, because I want it to be forever. I want it to be a life resolution. Like I said earlier, we all really should focus more on our mental health, because it really is so important, and it can change your entire life having a bad mental health. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below any goals or resolutions that you have for this new year, and I wish you all the best of luck. Bye!